kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Toss play to the running back going left. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway. Touchdown, Florida. A defense. More in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in the semifinal game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Gonna run it. It's Smith.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Receiver makes the catch. That picks up a first down. A spotted at the 39.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. The pass is caught, and they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw yet again. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Scanning the field, it's Knight. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. It's a shotgun run call. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Gators. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw, and that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years, guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Quarterback operating an empty set. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
The receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Looking to throw here. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Back to pass. It's Knight. Caught quickly. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to scramble. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And tackled there by the defense.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. They'll look to throw it here on second down. The pocket breaking down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. He'll hand it off. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Knight. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board. Out for the field goal here on fourth down.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Running back grabs it on a screen. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it again. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that short completion. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Got to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Looks at the sideline. What a catch there to stay in bounds. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And the Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Scanning the field. It's Knight. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Florida. Too much speed for the defense.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot, they've got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Barber. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Contact as he let the ball go.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection. Head coach stays aggressive after failing on the last 2 4th down attempts. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it, but to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Here's the 2nd down play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. He escapes the pocket. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive, looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
To throw, it's Knight. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Easy route, easy throw for the quarterback. Good decision here by the offensive coordinator on 3rd and short to just get the ball to the playmaker, make that catch, and pick up the 1st down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. To This time enough for one more play in the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for 6. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. And, man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying it onside to start the 3rd with the lead? That's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. He gets loose. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Swarm to the pass rush. He's sacked.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
He makes the grab.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Georgia, 0.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time, a completion. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught by the receiver. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Dogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Makes it second and short. And he drops back in the gun. The ball is caught. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Receiver in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
He pulls in the catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's picked for a third time tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Florida. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
2nd down, looking to throw it. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the 1st down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Nice grab. It's Smith.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. And he just throws it away.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the grab, and they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Pressure is coming. The pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter. And Florida has the lead here as we break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. You're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Hit as he released it.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for his back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Dogs. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Point after, up and good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. The Gators offense retakes the field. A beautiful balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
To throw, it's Knight. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Steps out at the 22. White, where it would have been spotted had he just taken a knee. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Breaks an open space. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Gets made on the out route. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Florida. This offense really clicking.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Now it's second down here. And he'll set up to throw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a 2nd down. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? They're going to run the option.
Good assignment football here by this defense. Good job of rallying to the quarterback, keeping him short of the marker. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
The Dogs will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking deep for late game heroics. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the move. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. And the Bulldogs come to the line with 1st and goal. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. They tack on 3 points, but still a large deficit.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand.